Good morning, students. So far we have completed chapter 1 from unit 1 and now we are moving towards chapter 2 from unit 1. Okay. So before we look into this chapter 2, just we can do one review regarding this first chapter because second chapter is a continuation of first chapter. Fine. Okay. So in the first chapter we have discussed regarding this diversity in the living world, system of classification, taxonomic hierarchy, nomenclature and tools of taxonomy. Do you remember? Okay. So here and diversity in the living world we said regarding the various forms of animals which is found in this world, and in system of classification we have discussed there is various systems framed by these various scientists. For example, 3 domains of classification, 5 kingdom classification, 6 kingdom classification, 7 kingdom classification. And in the taxonomic hierarchy, we discussed regarding this hierarchical order for classification such as kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Then nomenclature in the sense naming of these organisms. So assigning scientific name, right? And tools of this taxonomy. So here we said certain tools which is helping for this taxonomical studies. Okay. And in the second chapter, we are going to discuss about this. In the system of classification, we as per this 5 kingdom classification system, we said that this entire organism is classified as 5 kingdoms, right? Do you remember what are the 5? Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia, right? In the second chapter, we are going to do the clear illustration regarding this last kingdom, that is Animalia. So this chapter we are going to discuss regarding this kingdom Animalia, right? So we know already kingdom Animalia consists of 10 phylums, right? So the 10 phylums are Porifera, Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda or Aschelminthes, Annelida, Mollusca, Arthropoda, Echinodermata and Chordata. Okay. So unless you know these 10 phylum names, you cannot get any points for the forthcoming topics, because in this forthcoming topic we are going to discuss about these phylums only. Understand? So first of all you must know about these 10 phylums in order. That is very important. Why? Because each level is framed as per the character in the ascending order level. For example, Porifera is one phylum. This Porifera body organization will be very simple. Okay. And the next one is Coelenterata is little more advanced than Porifera. Then phylum Ctenophora is little more advanced than Coelenterata. Then Platyhelminthes is little more advanced than the Ctenophora. Do you get me? In such a manner, in ascending order level, as per the body organization and function, these phylums are framed. So we have to learn it in order. Understand? So let us see one by one phylum. So you must to learn these 10 phylums, right? So listen, before we learn about the character of this each phylum, here they have included another one title called it is basis of classification, right? What do you mean this basis? Listen, in the last chapter we say scientists has classified the organism as various categories or kingdom, right? But in this chapter, we are going to learn kingdom Animalia has classified as 10 phylums, and this 10 phylum character we are going to learn in this chapter, right? So this basis of classification explains how these 10 phylums are classified, at which manner, at which basis it is classified. Surely they may have considered certain characters, right? One simple example we could say invertebrates and vertebrates. What is the difference between these two? Invertebrates there is no backbone, vertebrates there is a backbone. So one character they consider, right? The same here, basis of classification they say is some characters they have considered to classify these organisms. So this 10 phylum has classified as per these characters. Do you get me? So let us see one by one. The first one is level of organization. Second one, diploblastic and triploblastic organs. And third one is patterns of symmetry. and fourth one coelom, and the next one is segmentation and notochord. So as per this level, they are given the classification of this kingdom Animalia as 10 phylums. Shall we go one by one? So level of organization means, listen. So now everyone knows, even from the lower grade onwards, we have learned. So living things are made up of cells. Is it fine? Cells. Of course, we know the photosynthesis, single cellular organism to multicellular organism, everything is made up of cells, right? And as per the kingdom Animalia consists of only multicellular organisms. Okay. Then multicellular means, what do you mean? There is many cells are there. How these cells are organized or arranged, as per this basis also they are classifying these organisms. Fine. So how the cells are arranged, right? So let us see the classification. The first one is cellular level of organization, second one tissue level of organization, third one organ level of organization, and fourth one organ system level of organization. So here we are going to learn how the cells are aggregated or arranged. Is it fine? Okay, let us see the first one. Cellular level of organization. Okay, here this is the basic level of organization. As I said already, we have arranged this 10 phylums in one ascending order level, which means the first one is Porifera. Its body arrangement is very simple. So phylum to phylum, this system may become complex. Do you get me? So that's why, listen, the first phylum is Porifera. So the Porifera consists of cellular level of organization, which means it is one of the multicellular organism only, but each cell is doing different function. One cell is not depending another one. So functionally each cell is isolated from each other. Do you get me? So it is multicellular organisms, it is made up of multi cells, but each cell is unique. It is not depending another one cell for its function. That is called cellular level of organization. Example, we can say phylum Porifera, it's the first one. One example we could say it is sponges. Okay, then look at the nearby picture. This picture explains this wall of this Porifera. Okay, so the wall consists of two layers. The outermost layer, the brown color, is pinacocyte, right? And this is giving support or shape to this body wall, as well as the innermost cell, the yellow color, is denoted as choanocytes. So this is a flagellated cell. Can you notice the flagella is arising from there? It is a flagellated cells, and this is helpful for the movement of this water inside these sponges. So that's why they said it is helpful for the digestion as well as for respiration. Understand? So that's all about cellular level of organization. Next one is tissue level of organization. So hope you know what is tissue, right? So what do you mean tissue? So the group of cells which is doing the similar function is called tissue. The group of cells which is doing similar function is called tissue. So here these organisms are made up of group of cells, which means tissues, which is doing the same function, is called tissue level of organization. So do you remember the phylum? First one is Porifera and the second one is Coelenterata. So here this Coelenterata consists of tissue level of organization. Do you notice this system is becoming little more advanced? Do you understand? Okay, so this is called tissue level of organization. It is present in this phylum Coelenterata. One example we can say Hydra. Okay, next one. Okay, the next one is organ level of organization, right? So here you know already group of tissue is making organ, which is doing the one particular function, right? So here these organisms consist of some organs. So each organ is doing in its role, in its own function, right? Okay, so here and this organization first appeared in this phylum Platyhelminthes. One of the example we could say it is a flatworm. So this consists of certain organs. This organ is doing in its function, right? So this kind of this organization is called organ level of organization, right? So the next one is organ system level of organization, right? So hope you knows about the various organ systems, right, that you may learn in the lower classes. That is maybe digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, and so on, right? So many systems you know, right? So what do you mean system? One system may consist of group of organs which is doing the similar function, right, is called organ system. So here I displayed one figure that explains the digestive system of human. So do you know what are the organs comes under this digestive system? Of course, mouth, salivary glands, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, liver, large intestine, small intestine, rectum, anus. These are all the organs are arranged to form an organ system. So all those together it is doing one function, it is called digestion. Okay. So this organization is called organ system level of organization. Is it clear? So this we could see from nematodes to chordates. Is it clear? Have you noticed? The first one, cellular level of organization is present in the first phylum Porifera. Tissue level of organization is present in the Coelenterata. Then organ level of organization we could see in the Platyhelminthes. Then organ system level of organization is coming from the forthcoming one, that is nematodes to chordates. Is it clear? Okay. Then this organ system level of organization has some other character also. For example, so as we said, organ system of organization consists of nematodes to chordates, which means from lower level to higher level organisms are there under this, right? So that means some may consist of simple system and some may consist of complex system. Do you get me? Maybe for example, nematodes may consider simple organ system, or chordate may consist of complex organ system also will be there. So that they have explained here. Shall we see? One of the character they said incomplete digestive system. Incomplete digestive system means here they said in case of platyhelminthes also organ system level also will be there, right? So platyhelminthes, one of the example they said flatworm. The digestive system consists of only a single pore that is called that will perform as a mouth as well as the anus. Can you see in this picture? So one single hole is there. The same hole will perform as mouth as well as the anus. So it is doing this two function. So this simple level of organization is called it is incomplete digestive system. Is it clear? This we could see in this lower level of these organisms. But in the higher level of organization, what do you mean? Complete digestive system is there in this higher level of organizations. For example, one of this example they said annelids. So here they said the digestive system annelid, earthworm digestive system here explained. Then here listen, it starts from the mouth. Can you observe this mouth? So it start from mouth and end with the anus. Can you observe the anus? So this is called complete digestive system. So in higher level of organisms, the digestive system will be as completed one. For example, it starts from mouth and end with anus. Okay. Then one more example they said regarding the circulatory system. So circulatory system also two type is there. That is one is open type circulation, another one is closed type circulation. So open type circulation means here I explain one figure, that is the circulatory system of cockroach. It is this cockroach comes under the phylum Echinodermata, right? So here what is there? In this open type of circulatory system, there is no blood vessels, there is no capillaries will be found, right? So what will happen? Heart is there. Can you see chambers of heart we have marked there? Heart is filled with this blood without hemoglobin, right? But there is no blood vessels to supply this blood. So that's why the chamber is fully, it is filled with the tissues, right? So that type of this circulatory system is called open type of circulation. So this we could observe in arthropods, mollusks, echinoderms and urochordates. Okay. But in higher level of organisms we could see closed type of circulation. Can you see? In closed type of circulation, there will be the organ one central organ will be there, then artery will be there, veins will be there, capillaries will be there to carry the blood. That type of circulation is called closed type circulation. Can you differentiate? In open type of circulation, there is no artery and then there is no vein, there is no capillaries to carry the blood. But here, there is artery will be there, vein will be there, and blood capillaries will be there to transport the blood from one place to another one place. Okay, so here this system of this closed type circulation is present in phylum, annelids, cephalochordates as well as vertebrates. Understand? So the first topic we have completed, this level of organization. There is level of organization consists of cellular level of organization, tissue level of organization, organ level of organization, and organ system level of organization. Okay, shall we go to the next? Next one is diploblastic and triploblastic organization. So this is also one of the character. As per this character, they are giving the classification for these animals. Understand? Okay. So what do you mean diploblastic and triploblastic? Listen me. So listen. After fertilization, what do you mean fertilization? The fusion of the male and female gamete is called fertilization. That you know, right? So after fertilization, it will convert as a zygote. Then zygote will develop as one embryo. Right? This embryo will get covered with this some layers. That layer is called germinal layer. Why it is called germinal layer? Because the organs of this particular animal will be developed from this germinal layer. Have you got me? Understand? So here I have displayed one embryo structure with germinal layers. The layers are ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. So from this layer only, the organs for the animal will be developed. Is it clear? So as per this, they are classifying this organism. So some animal may consist of only two layers. Example, ectoderm and endoderm. Some animal may consist of ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. So from this, the organ will be developed. Is it clear? As per this basis, they are going to classify these organisms. Understand? So let us see the first one. Diploblastic organization. So as I said already, diploblastic organization means the embryo consists of only two germinal layers. That is called diploblastic organization. Understand? So here listen, in this figure, a diploblastic organization is given. So the outer, the purple color is called, it is ectoderm, and the innermost purple color cells are called, it's a endoderm. Within these two, one mesoglia is there. It is an undifferentiated layer. The outer layer is called ectoderm and the innermost layer is called endoderm. But this between these two, one layer is there, that is undifferentiated layer, that is called as mesoglia. Understand? So these kind of this organization is present in the beginning, the lower grade of this phylum, that is called Porifera as well as the Coelenterata. Understand? Okay. So from this layer only the organism is going to produce an organ. For example, the ectoderm will be converted as an epidermis, outermost layer of this organism. Understand? Then from the endodermis it will produce a gastrodermis, means digestive tract will be produced from this endoderm cells. Have you got me? So that is called diploblastic organization. Next one is triploblastic organization. So triploblastic organization means, as I said already, this embryo is covered with three germinal layers. What are the three? Outermost is ectoderm, innermost is endoderm, and the middle one is called mesoderm. Understand? So ectoderm, endoderm as well as the mesoderm. So here, so first one we said it is found in the coelenterates, right? But here porifera and the coelenterates we said. But here platyhelminthes to chordate, it consists of three layers. Platyhelminthes to chordate, it consists of three layers. Okay. From each layer, the organs will be produced. For example, ectoderm will be converted as skin, hair, nail, teeth, as well as neuron also. Okay. Neuron is a structural and functional unit of nervous system. Okay. And endoderm, from the endoderm, digestive system, gut, lungs, liver will be produced. Right. And from the mesoderm, muscle, bone, heart will be developed. Is it clear? So as per this also they are classifying this organism. That is called diploblastic and triploblastic organization. Understand? Shall we go to the next? And the next basis is patterns of symmetry. Patterns of symmetry. What do you mean symmetry? So if I say in simple manner, we could able to get two equal halves of this organism when we cut it. For example, when we cut one butterfly in the central axis, we will get to two equal halves, right? That is called symmetry. Understand? So as per this body arrangement, as per this arrangement or pattern, the organisms will be classified. That is called symmetry. Is it clear? So let us see the type of this symmetry. The first one is asymmetrical, second one radial symmetry, third one pentamerous radial symmetry, fourth one biradially symmetrical, and the fifth one is bilateral symmetrical. Understand? So let us see one by one. First one is asymmetry. Asymmetry in the sense we cannot divide this kind of this organism into two in any manner, in any plan or in any direction. Do you understand me? For example, simple example we could say amoeba, right? Amoeba is shapeless, right? Shapeless. So we cannot divide this amoeba into two in any direction. Am I right? The same here. Phylum porifera. Listen, phylum porifera. Example sponges they said. Look at the picture. We cannot get any two equal halves in any direction. It is called asymmetry. Understand? Okay. Shall we go to the next? Second one, radial symmetry. Radial symmetry means when any plane passing through the central axis of the body divide an organism into two identical parts. For example, one organism is there, we can able to divide this organism into two equal halves in any plane, which means any direction, in any axis. Do you get me? So example, they said hydra and sea anemone. Can you look at this picture? So first one is sea anemone. If you cut the sea anemone in any direction, we could able to get two equal halves, right? The same hydra. Can you look at the hydra? If we cut the hydra also in any direction, we could get this two equal halves. It is called radial symmetry. Understand? And especially this kind of this organisms has a character. This is cylindrical in shape. Am I right? Cylindrical in shape. That's why it has only top and bottom alone. There is no dorsal and ventral, which means, for example, if you take one lizard, uppermost region we say it is a dorsal region, lowermost region we will say it is a ventral region, and the head part we will say it is an anterior region, and the tail part we can say it is a posterior region. But here there is no dorsal, there is no ventral, there is no anterior, there is no posterior, there is no right side, and there is no left side. Am I right? So this is cylindrical in shape, only top and bottom alone there. Understand? So this kind of symmetry is called radial symmetry. We can get two equal halves in any direction. Is it clear? And pentamerous radial symmetry. This also radial symmetry only. But first one we said in any plan, in any method we will get the two equal halves. But here especially for starfish, in 5 direction we will get two equal halves. Not in any direction, only in 5 direction we will get the two equal halves. That's why penta means 5. So they said it is a pentamerous radial symmetry. This is especially present in the phylum Echinodermata, example starfish. Do you get me? Okay. One, biradially symmetrical. Biradially symmetrical. The first one radial symmetrical only we said, right? We can get two equal halves in any plane. But here biradial symmetrical means only in 2 direction we will get two equal halves. Only in 2 direction we will get this two equal halves is called biradial symmetrical. So how can we get this one? Listen. One of the example they said home jelly. So this home jelly, if we divide in only in 2 direction, we will get two equal halves. For example, one is in a longitudinal but sagittal axis, which means from head to tail. Another one is a longitudinal but in vertical axis, from left to right. In these two axes, if we cut, we will get the two equal half of this organism. So this type is called biradial symmetry. Understand? Next one is bilateral symmetry. bilateral symmetry means from platyhelminthes to chordates, this bilateral symmetry may occur, right? So bilateral means we can get two equal halves of this animal with only one plane alone, right? Only one plane alone. So platyhelminthes to chordates, everything has this bilateral symmetry. So here I displayed one of this example, insect. Insects comes under the phylum Arthropoda. So we can able to get two equal half of this insect by only one direction or only one plane, is called it is bilateral symmetry. Understand? And especially they said bilateral symmetry, not like the radial symmetry. Here dorsal side is there, ventral side is there, anterior side is there, posterior side is there, right side is there, left side is there, right? So all these directions are there for this bilateral symmetry animal. Understand? So we have completed the three characters so far. The first one, level of organization. Second one, diploblastic and triploblastic organization. And the third one, we said patterns of symmetry. Okay. Shall we go to the next basis? The next basis is coelom. Have you heard the word coelom? Coelom is a body cavity. What do you mean cavity? Empty space. That is called cavity. So coelom is a body cavity. So if the body consists of the cavity, is called it's a coelom. So some it may not be there, some it is really will be there, some it is a true will be there. So as per that they have classified the coelom. The first one is acoelomate. Notice this one, acoelomate. Second one, pseudocoelomate. Third one is eucoelomate. Acoelomate means there is no cavity at all. That is called acoelomate. So the example we can say phylum Platyhelminthes. Whatever character we say, have you noticed whatever character we say, from phylum to phylum, it is becoming little advanced. Have you noticed? Okay. The same coelom also. Acoelomate means no coelom. So this no coelom character is found in the Platyhelminthes. And next phylum is Ascalminthes. Ascalminthes consists of pseudocoelom. Pseudocoelom means there is no coelom is there, but it is not real coelom. That I will explain now. Next one, eucoelomate. Eucoelomate means the real coelom will be there. Okay, and this eucoelomate is classified as two, that is schizocoelomate as well as the enterocoelomate. Right? So schizocoelomate is present in the next phylums Annelida, arthropods and mollusks. Enterocoelomate is found in echinodermata, hemichordate as well as chordates. Is it fine? So let us see one by one. The first one, acoelomates. Okay, so do you remember this diploblastic and triploblastic organization? Diploblastic organizations means the embryo consists of two layers, ectoderm as well as endoderm. The middle layer is called mesoderm. It is a fluid filled cavity, right? And this type of organisms we said it is a diploblastic animals. Triploblastic means three layers will be there, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Okay, within this layer only the cavity is going to form now. That's what we said, it is a coelom. Understand? Now let us see acoelomate means, can you observe this diagram? So there is three layers is there. The outermost layer is called ectoderm and the center layer is called mesoderm and the innermost layer is called endoderm. Right? So there is no coelom is found in these three layers. That's why they said it is a coelomate. Understand? Okay, next one. Pseudocoelomate. Pseudocoelomate means coelom is there, but it is not free. It is filled with some materials. Understand? So can you watch this one? So the first one, listen. Outermost layer yellow color is called it is ectoderm, and the innermost layer red is called it is endoderm, and the middle blue color is called it is mesoderm. But here, and this mesoderm is it is filled with this pseudocoel, which means pseudocoelom fluid. It is filled with the fluid. It is not empty. That's why they say it is a pseudocoelomate. Coelom is there, but it is not true. Is it clear? Okay. And the next one, eucoelomates. So eucoelomates, listen me. Eucoelomate also consists of the three layers. So here clearly it is mentioned. The outermost layer is called ectoderm, and this innermost layer is yellow color, which is mentioned as endoderm, and the middle layer is called as mesoderm. Right? In this mesoderm layer, this cavity is formed that they have mentioned as coelom. The cavity is formed in this middle layer. So this is called it is eucoelomates. Understand? So as per this also they are classifying these organisms. So first one is A xylem, which is found in the lower grade of organisms, that is called it is platyhelminthes. Then an ascalminthes consists of this pseudoxylem, right? Then the rest is consist of this euxylem. Is it clear? Okay. Then this euxylem we are classifying as two, we said. One is a schizoxylemate as well as this enteroxylemate. Schizoxylemate means we said already the xylem is formed from the mesoderm layer. Am I right? Okay. So here they said the same. So the mesoderm layer, if this xylem is formed from the mesodermal layer, is called schizoxylemates. Is it fine? Have you noticed this figure? Outermost is ectoderm, yellow color is endoderm, and the pink color is the mesoderm. From the mesoderm layer, the cavity is produced in the second figure. That is called it is schizoxylemates. Fine. And the next one is enteroxylemates. In enteroxylemate, can you see? Here also from mesoderm only, but the pouches of mesoderm, the pink color is being as a pouch. That is called archenteron part. Archenteron they say, right? So the cavity is formed from this, and pouches of this mesoderm layer is called it is enteroxylemate. Is it clear? Okay. So that's all about the xylem. So first one is axylem, second one is pseudoxylem, third one is euxylemates. Euxylemates consist of the two varieties. One is schizoxylemate as well as second one enteroxylemates. Fine. Shall we go to the next? Next one is segmentation. Segmentation means the body is arranged as segments, appendages is called segmentation, right? It may be in various forms. For example, some kind of the organisms, the entire body is covered with the segments, and the segment will be repetitive, means the same segment, the size of the segments will be the same. The same segment will be repeated throughout the body. Understand? That is called metamerism, which we can observe in the earthworms. Okay, that is called segmentation. But in case of this cockroach, the segmentation is the cockroach also made up of segments only, but segment by segment the size may reduce, and this various organs will be there present inside. Understand? Okay, that is called segmentation. Next one is notochord. Notochord means during the embryonic stage. Do you remember the word embryo? After fertilization, zygote may form, zygote becomes embryo. Embryo consists of embryonic layer, we said, germinal layers. So during embryo, when the embryo grows, the embryo produces one rod-like structure that is called chordates. That is called notochord, right? This notochord, as per the presence or absence of this notochord, the organisms are classified as two. That is, one is chordates, second one is non-chordates. Chordates means the organism which possess this notochord is called chordates, and the organisms which do not have notochord is called non-chordates. For example, chordate example we can say cephalochordates, urochordates as well as pisces to mammals. So cephalochordates and urochordates are the subphylums of these chordates, right? And pisces, amphibians, reptiles, aves and mammals, these are the classes of vertebrates. So pisces to mammal also they said it consists of this notochord. Okay. And the next one is non-chordates. Non-chordates means of course there is no notochord will be there. So from phylum Porifera to Hemichordata, Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Ascalminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata and Hemichordata. Till that there is no notochord. Understand? Okay. So that's all about this. The first topic we have completed as basis of classification. So as per these characters, basic or as per the basic of these character, whatever we have discussed now, the animals are going to be classified, right? Okay. So the next class we will discuss about this character of this each phylum. Understand how they have noticed the character of this each phylum as per this character. Understand? Okay. Now let us see some assignments. So three mark questions I have given here. It is very easy to complete and you cover up these portions within this next class. Okay. So the first question is, differentiate incomplete and complete digestive system. Next one, differentiate open and closed circulatory system. Then differentiate diploblastic and triploblastic organization. Then differentiate biradial and bilateral symmetry. Next one, differentiate isocoelom as well as enterocoelom. Is it clear? These are all these differentiations. It is clearly mentioned in the textbook that you can learn. Okay. Then one 5 mark question I included along with that. What that is, how are organisms are classified based on coelom. Okay. This hope these are all very simple questions only, and cover up these portions before the next class. Hope you will cover, and we can meet in this next class. Thank you.